PBD. I'm gonna bring it back to when I first started working with PBD. This was a staple in the PBD interview process, and you haven't done it in forever. I said, I got to bring it back, baby. You know what this is?
Tell me.
The rapid fire word association at the end.
Rapid fire word association.
We should do that all the time.
Oh,
you know?
here we go.
So I just got a bunch of names. Most of these people you've interviewed, a few you haven't, and a few I know you would like to. So I'm just going to throw some names your way. You give me
Go for it.
Your big word association. All right, let's start with the GOAT of the industry, Joe Rogan.
That's it. He's the GOAT of goats in this space. Super likable guy, one of a kind, anomaly. But yeah, he's the GOAT.
Yeah. And you guys are becoming tight.
Yes, we have a relationship. Okay. He's a very unique guy. There's a reason why he's number one.
Dana White.
Oh, king of promoters. Gangster is what he is.
Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy. He is a master troll and a marketing genius. Yeah.
You guys have never done anything together?
Never have.
Okay. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate as well.
Another master troll and maybe one of the best pokers in the world. He knows how to poke and poke and poke and poke and to get a reaction and then poke some more. Relentless. Yeah, I mean, those two together as brothers, they're fun to watch.
Tucker Carlson, you made him a nice, generous offer. He didn't take it.
Let me tell you, I mean, when I went and hung out with him those 2 days, super interesting. I mean, obviously, I've seen him like this.
Yeah.
And then you go and you break bread. What an interesting cat he is. By the way, he is 10 times more interesting off camera than on camera.
Really?
And that's what's if anybody gets a chance to do that with him, you realize why he succeeded. Okay. Very interesting.
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro. Smart, intellect, loyal to his Jewish community.
Candace Owens.
Once in a lifetime talent, bold, fearless, super curious. She's not going to stop.
Gotcha. Vivek.
Oh, he's a triathlete amongst triathletes. You tell me who you have that has made his own billions, created his own media empire, essentially. He went from 0 to 2 million followers faster than anybody else as candidates. Nobody answers better than he does. It's as if this guy is the first Neuralink case that no one's ever told us. Mm-hmm. Except he is Neuralink. Like Vivek is Neuralink. So, yeah, he's non-duplicatable.
No.
He's very unique.
Alex Jones.
Larger-than-life personality, flamboyant, super paranoid, patriot, misunderstood, complex personality. That's what I would say.
Gotcha. Chris Cuomo.
Conflicted, charming, likable, off camera. Trying to find a way to get his place in the media space after being the face of a massive network for many years where the network made a lot of big mistakes, and that's not easy to do.
Gotcha. Sammy and Michael. Everything you did with Mafia States. Sammy the Bulgarano and Michael Francis.
Oh, my God. Sammy, charming, charismatic, funny, tough, a fuse away, one short fuse away from anything. Michael, calculating, very observant, great storyteller, great communicator, very persuasive. That's what I would say.
Okay. We're going to do a little sports stuff.
Go for it.
Tom Brady.
Psycho competitor. At all cost.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. A man that's tried to find a way to control the rage and the sheer strength that God gave him. How you manage those two together. Sheer anger and strength that God gave him. That's a very tough thing to battle with.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you tone it down? Yeah, but
remember the story he told about when he fought the kid and then he fought the
father,
kid's dad?
yeah, with the left. We had so much power, yeah.
Here's a new one. Guy making waves, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, I don't know. Ryan Garcia. Unpredictable. Lack of clear direction. No vision. His own enemy. Nobody's a bigger enemy to him than himself.
Damn. The guy we were with yesterday, Stephen A. Smith.
He's a goat of his space. Very, very good at what he does. Maybe one of the best communicators in all of TV.
You've interviewed both of them, Shaq and Kobe. Dangerous duo right there.
Shaq, man. I mean, it depends on what phase you're talking about. Today, when I'm texting Shaq. Shaq will FaceTime. Is Dylan with you? You let me talk to Dylan. Him and Dylan will talk for a few minutes. Such a weird relationship.
For the library.
Yeah, they have the most unique relationship.
Amazing.
Dylan and Shaq. And Shaq is a sweetheart on the inside, but Shaq has also got the Incredible Hulk side. He's a total sweetheart until you cross the line. The Incredible Hulk will come out and he will kill you and destroy you. I've seen him, what he did to Alvin Robertson when he first came into the NBA. Alvin Robertson played for your team, Pistons. That was when I'm like, oh my God, I love this guy. I want him on the Lakers. He was on the Magic at the beginning. Kobe, a super detailed concentration psycho competitor. I don't think anybody mastered the art of concentration in basketball more than Kobe.
Khabib.
True believer. Real values and principles that you don't say anything about his dad, his family, and his faith. He's a true believer. Though you don't have to agree with him, he's a true believer.
Mm-hmm. Bishop Marty.
Great storyteller. Is able to call out his enemy while still loving them. It's not easy to do.
Okay, last handful. This is fun, though. I like doing this kind of stuff. Jordan Peterson.
influenced a lot of young men in a positive way.
Tim Pool.
Very smart. And he gives me the vibes of somebody that retains information very well.
Cenk Uygur. Vinny's new best friend when they do their show.
Cenk is fire, rage, and a handful of people really, really offended him in life for him to kind of have the rage that he has today. I don't know who those handful of people are.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Charlie Kirk.
Could be a future president. Could be a future president. Good-looking guy, smart, family guy, solid faith, very good at raising money. I've seen him in a room, Turning Point USA, raise $41 million in a span of 2 hours. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He has the ability to do. He's got all these skills to be a future presidential candidate.
And he's young, man.
And he's young.
He's young. Well, speaking of young guys that could be presidents, last couple, Mr. Beast.
Just getting started. He's just getting started. Literally, he's just getting started. He's only got one challenge he's going to have, but he's just getting started.
What's the challenge?
How do you retain your younger audience when you go on 35 and they're getting married and having kids?
Yeah. You got to reinvent himself.
That's right.
Right. Logan Paul.
Massive upside. On his way to being a billionaire. At a young age has experienced a lot of tension and criticism and pressure, which can help him on the back end when his age turns to 4. He ain't even there yet. I think he's still in his late 20s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's got. His upside is he can only screw himself up. And, yeah.
Andrew Schultz.
I love the guy. I mean, Andrew to me is just, I love the guy. I that's all I can say about. I mean, I think he's funny as hell, but I love Andrew Schultz. Like I can say that word comfortably.
Okay.
Adam Sosnick.
Well, we'll go there in a sec, Nat. Thanks, Nat.
I wanna...
Appreciate that. Quick game, and then we'll do the home team.
Okay.
Wish list. There's like the marry, F, kill. We're not going to do that. We're going to do interview, have a drink with, do nothing with.
Okay.
You ready? Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, Michael Jordan. Interview, have a drink with.
That's tough.
Nothing.
Well, I mean, if you put it that way, I don't have a choice but to do it this way. But it would be have a drink with, no camera, Michael. Interview, yeah, I mean, it would be Trump before Putin. And the only reason it wouldn't be Trump for me is because Trump doesn't need another interview with another guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I have a list of questions I would ask Trump that I've had on my phone for a couple of years. But I think Putin hasn't properly been interviewed. So Trump's been interviewed plenty.
Yeah.
That is the only reason I thought as long as I did is because I think Putin needs to be interviewed in a proper way to understand who he is. I think Tucker did a good job, but I got a set of questions that I don't think has been asked yet.
I've never seen you pause so long on a question.
Only reason is because I don't think Trump needs me to interview him.
Yeah.
It's the only reason.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, I still think that should happen.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. All right. The 4 members of the home team.
Let's go.
Let's start with, they say age before beauty. So, Tom Ellsworth.
It's like a combination of a 12-year-old boy with a freaking crazy scientist genius brain and a sweetheart and a psycho competitor you don't want to cross. I don't know how you put that. That's Tom.
Yeah, I do not want to cross
Tom, if you see this, Tom, this is
It's all jokes. I'm okay with the princess stuff. Our favorite guy, Vinny.
Vinny is just, Vinny can light up a freaking skyscraper. If you just go, Vinny, ready? Let me plug it in. Boom.
Boom. Yep.
That's Vinny. Vinny can light up his sincerity and charm, authenticity, likability. He's got a very high score there.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Nat wanted me to ask about myself, so Adam Sosnick, PBD. There you go. Go ahead.
Adam, Adam is a talent-wise, you got the ability to find a way how to get under anybody's skin, play the position of the devil's advocate, and do it intentionally, whether you believe it or not, just to do it just for the hell of it. Super independent, yet wants to be part of a team, has to be around people, but is at this next big phase of evolution of going through living a life of 85% selfish, 15% selfless to wanting to get to 65%. And that pain of going from 85 to 65, it's very hard to go through, but you're dying to go through it. And I know you want to be a family guy. I know you want to go through that part. But I think, and of course, the fun and all that stuff is, of course, in place. But smart, you'll go in through, stubborn as hell. Like if you were in the movie, what's the movie, Couples Retreat? He says, for you, I have a unique animal. You get the ass.
That's why you love that movie.
You would get the ass.
Was that Vince Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn.
My hero.
And
other than
says,
PBD, Vince
I'm
Vaughn.
going to be the best ass I can be. Right.
I tell myself that every day.
I think that is you. I think you have a donkey, stubborn ass, self that I think you're aware of it. But that's how I would describe you.
Well, just know that ass loves you very much, PBD. And it doesn't mind getting slapped around every once in a while. So I appreciate that. All right. Patrick Bet David.
My man.
Well, how would you describe yourself?
I had no idea how long it was going to be. The kids are texting me. I got to take them to Angela.
I didn't know
I'm
this
like,
either.
Oh, shit. So now I'm texting Jen back. I'm like, okay, this went, I'm going to look at this. Jen is saying, kids are starving. I said, where are you guys?
I'm buying lunch, guys.
I'm like, where are you guys? She's going to be pissed right now, but no. I really enjoyed this, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you do next. More excited about what you do next personally.
Me too, Pat. And thank you for being a living example of how a man should operate. And it couldn't have been more poignant looking at Bill Maher sitting across from my guy and being like, oh my God, that is one life you could pick, and that's another life you could pick. And it's very clear the optimal life. But the ass takes a little bit longer, but he'll get you there. PBD, before we wrap up, you're going to laugh, but, I got you something. So,
if it's the donkey, I swear to God, I'm going to laugh my ass
it's not a donkey, but should I give him the card first or play the video first? Okay, let's play the video first. This is from our friends, Vincent Oshana and myself.
Hey guys,
Hey, what's going on?
hey guys, look
Yeah,
at
you
it.
got something?
Hey BBD, hey Tom.
Look at this.
This is the Minek.
Look at this.
Tough guy suit. Take Jay over here. You
Look
show
at
Jay.
this.
So just go on to Pat. Pat, Jay came through. And look at, can I show them the Pat? This is the Minek competition. Look at that. Over here, over here.
By
Does it have your
the
name
way,
on it?
what
It has
a
my name on it. Look
six.
at that.
Is that great with stripes?
Yep,
Mira, we do it, man.
We gotta get one for PBD now.
Oh, that's the green one you wear?
right here.
Hey, now for you. Sorry.
So, shout out to our guy, Jay Amin.
Clean.
Now, listen, we don't need to get into all the details, but I owe you a suit. And I'm going to get you a suit. And here is, I got to get you measured. It's going to be, PBD, I mean this sincerely, the greatest suit you've ever had, because it's going to be your go-to suit, and you're going to wear it at that inevitable date that is coming down the line.
Is a girl about to come out like
No.
that
I wish.
one movie
I wish there was.
with, here's the girl out of a cake? So
No.
we don't have, she's not sitting out there
She's not
somewhere,
there.
right?
She's not out there in the crowd
Okay.
yet, but just know that
I look forward to it.
Thank you.
I look forward to it.
Well, there was a different suit that we had a bet, but I don't want to reveal anything. I know you have something going
Yes,
on there.
Yes.
I've learned to keep secrets.
Good.
Don't
Good.
talk. The ass takes a little bit longer, but just know that the ass will get you where you got to go.
Okay.
It just
All right.
takes longer. But we're going to get you a suit. By the way, the guy who did the suit for myself right now,
Yeah.
and Vinny, Jay's got locations in New York and Miami. Something tells me you're going to be in
Yes.
both locations.
Yes.
So we're going to get you fitted,
I love it.
and it's going to be whatever your dream suit is. Let me clarify. There's the card here, right here. Yes. It's a bespoke suit by Amin Standard. It's designer, one of one, with the cloth that you select, with PBD lining, Valuetainment lining on the inside. He's done work for the show The Bachelor, pro athletes, celebrities, entertainers, but he's making a one-of-one suit, whatever PBD wants. And yes, the question on your mind, I am paying for this.
We're
Yes.
going to get you to pay for this.
We're gonna get you to
Folks, you have
pay.
to realize,
Yes.
we have a very unique arrangement together.
Yes.
Adam and I can go to a restaurant.
Yes.
The bill could be $5,000. Adam is gracious enough to allow me to pay for the $5,000, but
Always.
valet tip $20. Adam always willing to pay for it.
Thank you.
And by the way, life-changing arrangement, okay?
Yes.
And that's why they say Jews are better negotiators than Middle Easterns.
Well, we've learned from Bill Maher. One of us has hundreds of millions. I've got a couple of millions. So it's, the progressive tax rate. You pay percentage
I'm
of.
with it. I don't
And
have
by the
a
way,
problem
when
with
we
it.
fly private, I
Yeah.
tip the steward
move.
$100.
That's a
It's a
big
big
move.
deal. That's $20 valet. Fly private, $100. That goes that anyway. But this went longer than expected.
This was
PBD,
great, though.
you get edified left and right. I don't need to do that to you. Just know how much I respect you. I appreciate you. I don't take for granted what we have going on. I plan, at least on my end, being here for the next 20-year run. If you'll have me, people tell you to fire me all the time. You haven't done it yet. I'm not going anywhere. I respect you. I love you. I appreciate you.
Mutual.
And thank you for.
My man. This is the
Thank you.
longest podcast ever. I think we went 3 hours and 20 minutes.
I didn't even realize it would be
Holy
this long.
freaking moly. I've never done a 3 hour
This will
and
be
20
the
minute
greatest PBD podcast one-on-one
PBD
ever.
podcast ever.
PBD.
My man, this was
Thank
great.
you.
Fantastic. Appreciate you. Take care, everybody.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.